Insulin resistance is a growing health concern increasingly linked to the development of chronic diseases and even reduced lifespan. What exactly is insulin resistance and why does it pose such a significant risk? How does it relate to conditions like hypertension, coronary heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes? The answers to these questions are critical for understanding how this condition impacts health as we age. In this video, we will explore what insulin resistance is, the risks associated with it, and, most importantly, how to combat it for a longer, healthier life. Let's start by delving into the science behind insulin resistance. Insulin is a hormone produced by the pancreas that plays a crucial role in regulating blood sugar, glucose levels. When you eat, your body breaks down carbohydrates into glucose, which enters the bloodstream. Insulin helps transport glucose into cells, where it is used for energy. Insulin resistance occurs when cells become less responsive to insulin, requiring the pancreas to produce more insulin to maintain normal blood sugar levels. This increased demand for insulin can lead to a vicious cycle. As insulin resistance worsens, the pancreas struggles to keep up with the body's needs. If the pancreas cannot produce enough insulin, blood sugar levels can rise, leading to a range of health problems. Eventually, this can progress to pre-diabetes and type 2 diabetes, where the body can no longer manage blood sugar effectively. The causes of insulin resistance are complex and multifactorial. Genetics play a role, with certain gene variants making some individuals more susceptible. However, lifestyle factors are often key contributors. A diet high in processed sugars and unhealthy fats, combined with a sedentary lifestyle and excess body weight, can significantly increase the risk of developing insulin resistance. Furthermore, insulin resistance tends to increase with age, posing additional challenges for older adults. Understanding insulin resistance is crucial because it is closely linked to various age-related diseases. In the next section, we will examine the health risks associated with insulin resistance and how it can lead to conditions like hypertension, coronary heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. Understanding these risks underscores the importance of addressing insulin resistance early to prevent these complications. Insulin resistance has far-reaching implications for health, especially as people age. It has been strongly linked to several chronic diseases that become more common with age, including hypertension, coronary heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. Understanding this connection is critical to recognizing why insulin resistance must be addressed early to prevent more severe health outcomes. Hypertension and insulin resistance. Insulin resistance can increase blood pressure, leading to hypertension. Insulin normally helps relax blood vessels and promote healthy blood flow. When cells become resistant to insulin, this regulatory function is impaired, resulting in increased vascular resistance and elevated blood pressure. Over time, sustained hypertension can damage arteries and increase the risk of heart disease and stroke. Coronary heart disease. Insulin resistance is also a significant risk factor for coronary heart disease. Elevated insulin levels can contribute to atherosclerosis, a condition where plaque builds up in the arteries, narrowing them and restricting blood flow. This can lead to angina, chest pain, heart attacks, or even sudden cardiac arrest. Insulin resistance is often accompanied by other risk factors like high cholesterol and inflammation, compounding the risk of heart disease. Stroke. Similarly, the same mechanisms that contribute to coronary heart disease can increase the risk of stroke. Insulin resistance leads to higher blood sugar levels and can promote inflammation and endothelial dysfunction, which can damage blood vessels in the brain. This damage increases the likelihood of a stroke, which can cause severe disability or death. Type 2. Diabetes. The most direct consequence of insulin resistance is type 2 diabetes. When the pancreas can no longer produce enough insulin to overcome cellular resistance, blood glucose levels rise. This leads to chronic hyperglycemia, the hallmark of type 2 diabetes. People with type 2 diabetes face a higher risk of various complications, including nerve damage, kidney disease, and retinopathy, eye damage. The relationship between insulin resistance and these diseases highlights why addressing insulin resistance early is crucial for healthy aging and longevity. In the next section, we will explore how insulin resistance impacts longevity and examine evidence suggesting that preserved insulin sensitivity is associated with longer lifespans, such as in centenarians who often exhibit lower fasting insulin levels and higher insulin sensitivity. Understanding these connections can guide us towards strategies for promoting insulin sensitivity and extending a healthy life. As we age, insulin resistance tends to increase, but there's compelling evidence suggesting that maintaining insulin sensitivity is a key factor in achieving longevity. Studies of long-lived populations, such as centenarians, show that these individuals often have characteristics indicating preserved insulin sensitivity, including normal glucose tolerance, low fasting insulin levels, and higher insulin sensitivity compared to older adults with shorter lifespans. This raises the question, could improving insulin sensitivity be a pathway to longer, healthier lives? The connection between insulin levels and lifespan. Research indicates that lower fasting insulin levels are associated with a longer lifespan. When insulin resistance leads to higher insulin levels, it not only increases the risk of chronic diseases, but also accelerates aging processes. Elevated insulin can promote inflammation and oxidative stress, which contribute to cellular damage and the aging of tissues. Insights from centenarians. Centenarians, those who live to 100 years or more, often exhibit metabolic profiles that support the idea that preserved insulin sensitivity plays a role in longevity. They tend to have lower rates of insulin resistance and, consequently, a lower incidence of type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular diseases. This suggests that maintaining insulin sensitivity may be an important factor in achieving extended longevity. Caloric restriction and insulin sensitivity. Animal studies have shown that caloric restriction, which often leads to lower insulin levels, can extend lifespan. This supports the hypothesis that managing insulin levels might positively influence longevity in humans as well. While extreme caloric restriction is not typically recommended, these findings suggest that a moderate approach to diet and lifestyle can promote insulin sensitivity and extend lifespan. Understanding the role of insulin resistance in aging and longevity opens the door to strategies for improving insulin sensitivity. In the next section, we'll discuss practical steps to combat insulin resistance through lifestyle changes such as exercise, diet, and weight loss, providing a roadmap for a longer, healthier life. Insulin resistance is a significant risk factor for various chronic diseases, but the good news is that there are effective ways to combat it through lifestyle changes. While no medications are specifically approved to treat insulin resistance, adopting healthier habits can have a profound impact on improving insulin sensitivity and reducing the risks associated with this condition. Exercise and insulin sensitivity. Regular exercise is one of the most effective ways to enhance insulin sensitivity. Both aerobic exercise, like walking, cycling, or swimming, and resistance training, such as weightlifting, have been shown to increase glucose uptake by muscles, which helps lower blood sugar levels. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic activity per week, along with muscle strengthening exercises on 2 or more days. Healthy Diet Choices diet plays a critical role in managing insulin resistance. A balanced diet rich in whole grains, vegetables, fruits, and lean proteins can help stabilize blood sugar levels. Avoiding processed foods, sugary snacks, and excessive saturated fats can reduce the risk of insulin resistance. Additionally, incorporating foods with a low glycemic index can help maintain stable insulin levels throughout the day. Weight loss and insulin resistance. Excess body weight, especially abdominal fat, is strongly associated with insulin resistance. Losing weight through a combination of diet and exercise can significantly improve insulin sensitivity. Even modest weight loss, 5 to 10% of body weight, can lead to substantial health benefits, including improved insulin function and a reduced risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Make sure to stay until the end to find out all the best information, and remember, at Beyond Living, we provide the best information and actionable and functional guides for all facets of healthy living, vitality, and fitness. Also, check out the awesome products that are running exclusive limited time deals just for our viewers here at Beyond Living in the description and in the top pinned comments that we recommend for all our viewers for vitality, healthy living, and fitness. Like, comment, and subscribe as it greatly helps the channel. While lifestyle changes are the cornerstone of combating insulin resistance, they require consistency and commitment. Insulin resistance is a significant risk factor for chronic diseases and can impact longevity, but it is manageable with lifestyle changes. By focusing on regular exercise, a balanced diet, and maintaining a healthy weight, you can improve insulin sensitivity and reduce the risks associated with insulin resistance. These changes not only enhance your quality of life, but also increase the potential for a longer, healthier life. Now is the time to take action. Start by incorporating small, sustainable habits into your daily routine and work toward a healthier future. Your journey to improved health and longevity begins with the steps you take today.